Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Chris's Collection. In case you didn't catch last episode, I'm having some trouble with my Retron 5. It's not really capturing game footage, sadly, for my Sega Genesis game. So I am ripping out video from an old Retrospectives Be Damned video I did, where I actually talked about every single Sega Genesis game that I played. So please forgive the crudity of this video. It was just I wanted some background footage to be able to tell the story of these games. That's kind of like the whole point of Chris's collection. And also to kind of make these episodes a little bit longer, I've combined two games instead of doing one game. So this week, or today, rather, we will be talking about Disney's Aladdin and Disney's Toy Story, both on the Sega Genesis. I hope you guys enjoy. Aladdin, or Disney's Aladdin, was such an interesting game for me. I used to rent this game so much as a kid, and I really enjoyed it. I found out years later that there's another version of this on the Super Nintendo that was drastically different. But growing up, this was a huge Sega Genesis game. I mean, I remember the advertising campaign was crazy. They even said like, "Oh man, it uses actual animation cells from Disney." So this was something I played all the time. I loved it. It was very hard. I could never actually beat the game as a child, nor could I beat it as an adult. So that was always something that I struggled with. But no, it was a really cool game, and I think the music was really great, especially the kind that wasn't used from the film. The film music was great, of course, but the ones that they didn't use from the film, like the original soundtrack, rather, was really cool too. Disney's Toy Story, but on the title screen it just says Toy Story for whatever reason. Um, I loved this game when I was a kid. I did complete it when I was younger. Um, my story is that damn RC car part of the game. There's a part of the game where you control the RC car, and the whole point of the level is you're supposed to knock Buzz Lightyear. It's from the movie where Woody gets the thing and he knocks Buzz Lightyear off the car, and so that's what you're supposed to do in the level. And for some reason, as a kid, the controls just made no sense to me. As an adult, basically up on the D-pad, move the car forward, and then you would steer left or right, but it was from a top-down perspective. It was almost like tank controls in Resident Evil, and as a child, I could not comprehend that. So I just got so fucking annoyed playing that when I was younger. But I did get it at one point. I got a little bit older, and I understood how to do it, and I was like, yeah! And I was able to beat the game. And I like it. I think it's a great game to this day. It's a really fun platforming game that I still kind of I play from time to time. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for this week. We will be back with more Chris's collection next month. I really hope to have the problem fixed with the Retron 5. If not, I guess we'll keep doing this format for the Sega Genesis so I could, have a means of telling the story. But anyway, in the meantime, keep an eye out for some more Tales from the Borderlands, and we'll have a new Retrospectives Be Damned next month, which is going to be another anniversary episode. So be on the lookout for that. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and take care.